Jessica with Gold Rush Expeditions, and today we're at the Sylvanite Mine in Colorado, high country Colorado. We're actually sitting about 11.6 for our elevation, so pretty high up here. This is going to be a claim that's going to be only accessed for part of the year because snow is going to fall and kind of screw that up. As you can see here, this is one of my adits here at the Sylvanite claim. It's been reclaimed, as you can see, by this beautiful little tag that the Forest Service put in. It was actually done back in 2012. I really hate to see this kind of stuff destroying our history. This is your tax dollars at work destroying history, just so you know. You have this stay out, stay alive, so people never go in, let's close them all down. And this is part of our history. Most of the West was founded on mining. This would be such a cool historic site to see, except for all you're left with is these beautiful reclamation markers, some tailings, and a few mining remnants here and there. I bet no major mining operations have been done here since the early 1930s. You would not need a major mining operation out here to work this. You could actually do this with a couple small miners. Now,
like midgets?
Well, miners, small midgets, sure. What you could do is you could start processing some of the tailings. However, the tailings appear to be mostly waste rock and mostly processed through. So if I was the claimant, what I would want to do is get back into these two adits. Now, the map only shows one adit, but I find that is a lie because one reclamation marker for one adit, second reclamation marker for two adits, one drainage pipe for one adit, second drainage pipe for a second adit. To get into these, you can actually see some of the entrance to where this one used to be. So this big rock is going to be the hardest one to move out. The rest of this little scree looking stuff shouldn't be too hard. You can come up here with a couple of guys, some shovels, some beers, and say, hey guys, help me dig this out and we can all reap the benefits of the mine. This particular one, about the same. You've got a few big boulders here that need to be, removed. And then it's hard to tell. This is a pretty solid piece of rock. I don't think you need to shore it up, but you'd have to get these out of the way and decide first. There is water coming out of this mine. So I expect when it's reopened, you'll get a fair amount of water to come out of it. Had some big old pipes to drain there. And then we're gonna go take a look. I'm just gonna lean up here. This is just the upper portion of the tailings piles. And then all of this over here is also tailings. Massive amount of tailings. You've got some nice pyrites right here in this piece of rock. All of these ores have a lot of iron and what look like sulfides in it. And then I found some pyrite, not as much as I would expect. Of course, the sun's not out as much as I would like it to be, which also helps with finding the pyrite. So on the Sylvanite claim here, you've got an old trash pile. It's actually pretty overgrown, but if you look closely, you can see a bunch of old tin cans. So a common myth for Gold Rush Expeditions, or a common myth that we hear, is, oh, well, all those mines are worked out, so they're not valid anymore. That's why they were abandoned. That's not the case in 99.9% of all mines across the western United States. Most of these mines were abandoned because of the War Act. Men went away, they went to war. During the war, it was also illegal to mine for anything that wasn't a strategic mineral that was being used for the war. So gold, silver, sorry, not used in the war, so it was illegal to mine for it at that point in time. So people, since the war, have held claims at this site, but the thing with claims is you have to renew them every single year. Everybody out there, you have to renew your claims every single year or they are no longer valid. This claim used to have a claim on it, and now it no longer does. So it became valid for us to come out here and claim it.
Can you hear the chink, chink, chink of the miners' hammers?
I do. I hear it.
Can you hear the squeal, squeal, squeal of Bob, the small miner, who was everyone's bitch?
Yes, I can.
When gold was struck in 1893 by prospectors E. L. Roberts and D. Preston Bell, about 500 miners rushed to the site and began hastily staking claims. One of these claims was the Sylvanite. The Sylvanite gold mining claim lies far off the beaten path, about an 8 to 9 mile drive from the Engineer Pass area. The mine is near the head of a canyon, remote, but well known for free gold and telluride gold. On the claim, there is year-round water from a lake above and a running stream. Historic maps show a single adit, but surveyor reports document at least 2. There is an estimated 1,500 to 2,000 feet of underground workings behind the reclaimed entrances.
That's been it for the Sylvanite claim. Very beautiful high country Colorado site. For pictures, go to our website, www.goldrushexpeditions.com. To learn about mining, you can always visit our Mining 101 page on our website. If you want to open this by hand, you will not need a notice of operations. But if you want to bring some machinery to help you get these open, you will. Contact us and we can help you do that. Well, that's about it. Rain's a-coming. I'm going to get off this mountain. For Gold Rush, I'm Jessica. We'll see you at the next site.